As with any medical treatment, individual results may vary, and this experience is unique and specific to this patient only.
I'm on my feet probably, at least 30 to 40% of the day. I have 2 daughters, so they keep me busy between work and their activities. I've always been an athlete my whole life, from when I was a kid through now that I'm in my 40s. We have an outdoor gym at our house, and then my daughters like to do tons of activities as well, so we're outdoors a lot. I got into ultramarathons through a friend. It's important for me to be able to go and exercise multiple times a week, be able to go and run. It's just part of who I am. I've suffered from a bunion on my left foot for years. I think probably I can remember it my whole entire adult life. My bunion wasn't horrible to look at. It was more I hated the way that it felt. Over time, it got to the point where even when I was wearing comfortable shoes, they weren't so comfortable. I couldn't put on running shoes without being uncomfortable. I couldn't put on cycling shoes, hiking boots, and at that point I knew it was really a problem. The Lapiplasty was intriguing to me for a couple of different reasons. When I looked at other treatments, some of them looked purely cosmetic, which that wasn't a big deal to me. I wanted it to be a fix in how I felt. So I had my Lapiplasty procedure January 8th, 2020, and it was on my left foot. I was very satisfied with my recovery, and I was able to get around fairly well. I was able to bear weight on my foot within the first week after surgery. Within 6 weeks, I was transitioned into a tennis shoe, so I wasn't even wearing a surgical boot at that point. And then by July, I was out running probably between 3 and 5 miles. Not having the bunion pain was huge. I could go out and run with my husband. We were able to do a lot of trail running, which was nice. I was able to go do cross training at the gym, doing lots of different things like box jumps, jumping rope, lifting weights, all without pain. So I felt pretty immediately that I made the right decision. My biggest concern initially was that I wouldn't be mobile, which definitely wasn't the case. And then I felt progression milestones weekly. It was very satisfying to get back to the things that I really like to do. I was a happier person, a better mom, a better wife, which is huge for me. The Lapiplasty 3D Bunion Correction is a great procedure for somebody that's really interested in making a fix to your foot that's not just cosmetic. It really puts your foot in the right anatomical place to be able to go out and do the things that you want to do. So I think it's awesome. For me, it was very successful. I feel like my foot is back to where it was before I was having the pain.
Only a surgeon can tell if Lapiplasty 3D Bunion Correction is right for you and what level of activity you can expect after healing is complete. There are potential risks with surgery, and recovery takes time. Potential risks include, but are not limited to, infection, discomfort from the presence of the implant, loosening of the implant, and loss of correction with non-union or malunion. Please consult with a physician for complete information regarding the benefits and risks associated with the Lapiplasty procedure.